It's so loud.
Super excited for this stream, Nihachu. Love.
Hello.
Hello. We are in a different setup today because I don't have electricity in my house.
Yeah, anyone recognize it? It's
Do you know this guy?
It's my office.
Do you guys know this guy? We're reading confessions today, by the way.
You have such a smart way of doing it, just by getting them all to do it in one place. I make a different Google form every stream.
No, because that way they don't come back. They want us to read out their confessions, so they have to come back next time.
Oh, so you're manipulating them. That's nice. I need to do that more.
Nikki, please tell James that schnitzel is real food. Do you not
Don't
believe?
start this.
What's this about?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not you as well.
You don't believe it?
I'm not. Nikki, we're not having this conversation right now.
Oh my god.
It doesn't exist. It's some like elaborate D's nuts joke. And I'm not falling for it, even from you. You guys really had to get someone who is German to try and trick me with this. I'm not falling for it.
Just yesterday, I was at the beach and there's this tram that takes you up to and down the Broadway. Oh my god. Your mouse is so... takes you up and down the Boardwalk. I tripped and fell right in front of it. It stopped and people were staring. I was traumatized. It happened to me before.
Yay.
They just said yay to that. That's happened to me. You fell in front of a train.
Fell. Yay!
Okay.
What do you think about this one?
I'm bored.
Okay.
I was at the beach and there was this tram and I fell over. It's just
Okay,
like,
okay.
that's not a confession. That is boring. And I hope that if you're watching this, you feel sad. I'm joking. I can't say that. I stole my mother's purse when I was 8 and spent all of the money on ice cream. Then I had to explain to her why there was money missing and why my stomach hurt, lol.
Did you ever steal money from your parents?
Look. It's been a long time since I was a child. I did steal money from my mum. It was a crisp £20 note. Mum was like, huh, there was £20 in here. I was just there like, I know nothing about that. What do you think about that one?
I actually never stole money from my parents.
Oh.
I gave them money.
You know what pisses me off? Why are you this nice? You can't come in and compare yourself. When I admit to stealing money from like my so-called loved ones and just going with it and owning it, and you come in like, I have a similar story as well where I gave my mum money. All right, man. Cool. They all love you more than they love me.
You know, at least you only did it once. I know people who do it all the time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that one's a confession. I feel like
Yeah.
that would weigh on your heart.
I also think it happened.
The next one is, I call this one the pea puddle incident. One time when I was 5 in school, my teacher took the class to another classroom to watch a movie. I didn't know any English at the time and I didn't know how to ask to go to the restroom and I had to pee so bad. I peed on the floor and just left the class with the pea puddle there.
That's based.
Based.
That's based. That's like walking away from an explosion.
True.
Just pissing yourself, not even looking back.
Yeah. I wonder if they like put their pants down and peed and then left, or if they just peed themselves.
I also think this didn't happen.
Oh really?
I don't think anyone pisses themselves and walks away like that. Like, just walks away being like, I walked out of the classroom. For that reason, we'll give it the colour schnitzel. For it does not exist.
Do you want to see the picture of
No, because that's the joke. When you look it up, they go like how you got like schnitzeled or whatever it is. And I'm not falling for it. I called my best friend at the time Pussycat because her nickname was a cat girl's name from a TV show. And I really liked her. Fuck me, mate. Is that as interesting as your life is? I'd just like to apologize. You called a friend Pussycat.
Wait, what is
What? Yeah, we'll give that
I
orange
accept that.
for okay, dude, no one cares. When I was little, there was this really crappy little bathroom in my basement. It had a shower in it with frosted glass, and I had a horrible, heart-wrenching fear of that shower. Not for any good reason, but because I was convinced that Dora the Explorer was in that shower watching me pee. And when I was done peeing, she was going to open the shower door and stab me. I nearly cried every time I went in there. I did not get over that fear until we had the bathroom redone when I was 10 or 11. This reminds me a lot of me when I was younger. When I was a kid, I used to walk past cars and see dead people in them. In other news, I think that maybe this one did happen, and I'm gonna give it grey for scary.
Wait, do you believe in ghosts?
No, not really.
Maybe you can just see.
What are you talking
dead
about?
People.
See dead people? I never mentioned that.
And James.
When I was younger, I used to eat bark and mud because I thought it was chocolate. Average Nikki Nihachu viewer. James equals old. Can you tell them I'm not old? I feel like if they hear it from you.
James is not old. I don't think James is old, chat.
What was that? I don't think he's old.
Guys, I don't think he's old.
Why are you laughing? It shouldn't be that hard. You're looking at me laughing, Nikki. 5 seconds, look away. I want you to look at me and say it convincingly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? You didn't even say a word. Try it again. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think you're old. Oh my god, are you crying?
No! I'd never cry.
I don't think you're old. Sometimes it's better to be old though.
Sometimes it's better? What do you mean? What's this? Are you gonna come in and say I have more life experience? I'm not on the verge of death, Nikki! I'm not like middle-aged!
I'm sure a lot of people come to you with it for advice.
Once my cousin said my Crocs were ugly, so I put him on a float and tried to drift him out to sea. Based. My mum's friend really wanted me to marry her son, who was going into the military. She and my mum conspired to set us up on a date. Our first date was to a college production of Rocky Horror Picture Show, where they asked the show for audience participation. Being a gullible idiot, I volunteered us for the couple's participation. Turns out the game was to eat a cup of yogurt from in between the other person's legs. That's rough. No, I'm about to change everyone's whole day. I think that's a great first date. Imagine if they ended up together, right? And their first date was that mental. I think we'll give that like a slightly off-white, a yogurty white, for coochie yogurt.
Ew.
I broke my mum's really expensive vase and blamed it on our family dog. She gave him away. I'm sorry, but like, if you're a kid and you're like, where's the dog? You're not gonna say we got the dog put down. You're gonna say we gave the dog away.
No, that would be awful.
Bye-bye!
That is so sad.
This is worse. I told my best friend that I had a crush on her and she replied, ew. That's based. I love that. Be honest, was this you? Be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I still remember when I was 14 and thought I had the best pickup line. That's disgraceful. I was at a camp and it was the first day and I had no friends. Nihachu viewers be like, we were at the beach and I was lonely, so I started talking to myself again. And there was this dad holding a kid that I didn't realize was right next to me, and he kept looking at me weird. He then glared at me and took his child away from me.
That's a confession. That's
Yeah.
awkward. That's a confession.
Being like, I have no friends. I was on my own. And then I started looking at the child. Like, okay, dude. Thank you so much for the confession. See you later. You can do the kindergarten one. For that is a German word. It means children's play area.
Children's garden.
I could have guessed that. Kinder egg. Children egg.
Yeah.
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 Kinder bueno. Children good. No. I didn't mean it like I didn't mean it. I just put the two words because it's bueno's good in Spanish. That wasn't me. You can go. You can.
So like in kindergarten, there was a lock on the school gate. It had a code, so we couldn't just get out. But some kids found out what the code was and opened the gate. Shows really how smart the teachers were, and we ran away. So people were confused why there was just a group of toddlers walking on the street.
Luckily, you weren't by that person from the camp, because there wouldn't have been any toddlers walking down the street anymore. They would have been in a van. I think I'm gay. Okay, now you're looking at me as if I just said that. I turned around and you were like,
Good. Oh god. I still have imaginary friends as a teenager.
really?
No.
I admit to nothing. I'm not guilty of anything. I swear to you, I confess nothing. But I do love your streams and content, so guess I'm guilty of being... What a wanker. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Get over yourself. Oh, I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you.
Aww.
Shut up.
From this stream, I feel like we have a good dynamic.
What, did you think we wouldn't?
No, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to double down on that. You really... I'm actually quite... I was taken aback.
I didn't think that we wouldn't. No, that's not, no, I didn't think that we would.
Oh, no, you were right, you were right.
Yeah,
I thought you went like, oh no, I thought this would be shit. And I was like, oh.